Hi and welcome to day 35 of my 112-day long winter Grindset program. Today Charlie didn't join me, he was sleeping, because tomorrow is Monday, a new week and a new chance to prove ourselves in this world. And with that I'll be adding reps on every single exercise. I'll be going up to 5 handstand push-ups, 10 sternum pull-ups, 30 knuckle push-ups, 10 pistol squats per leg, 15 reps of 100 kilos on the double overhand deadlift, and doing 10 minutes of jump rope. So I've been maintaining at this level when it comes to most exercises for either this week and last week. For example, on these pull-ups here, this is the 14th day in the row where I do 9 reps, and I'm looking forward to going to 10 tomorrow evening. So it's a big step and it's big progress. When it comes to the handstand push-ups, I'll be matching my lifetime personal record, and when it comes to these sternum pull-ups right here, I will be absolutely smashing my lifetime record, which is 9, by going up all the way up to 10. And as you can see here, guys, my back is getting way bigger, denser, thicker, wider, bigger in all dimensions. My lower, upper, middle, outer, everything's getting bigger and stronger since I'm doing not only pull-ups, but I'm doing sternum pull-ups, which are far more effective in my opinion. The little I've seen of them and the little I've done of them, I've really noticed a massive difference. Along with the double overhand deadlifts, which double overhand doesn't make a massive difference, but it does allow me to do deadlifts on a daily basis, since they're easier to recover from, which will lead to a lot more progress in the muscle building department. Those obviously build my lower back and my lower traps, for example. And on top of those two exercises, you got the handstand push-ups, which also completely smash the upper traps and the delts to really give that entire, 3D look. So I'm really happy with the way my physique is coming along, and I'm quite sure that I'm probably the strongest I've ever been on the majority of exercises. If not now, I will be by the end of next week. The only thing I've really ever beat here is probably the pistol squats are not quite at the full, level yet. And when it comes to the deadlifts, they're not quite there, and the jump rope, not quite there. But since I'm doing all of those every day, even though I'm a bit off my personal records, I'm still doing a very high number on a daily basis. And the idea of this program obviously is to do progressively higher numbers on a daily basis, to take what used to be my max and to do it 7 days a week. And then the week after that, to create a new max and to do that for 7 days more in a row. Repeat the process. Making small jumps every week means that your body does have adequate time to recover. You just need to sleep and you need to eat. You need to make sure that the progress that you've programmed your body to make does not exceed what you can actually make in terms of progress. For example, I knew that 15 sternum pull-ups, training for 16 weeks to go from 8 reps all the way up to 15 is doable but extremely difficult. So what I did was I reverse engineered the amount of reps that I need to improve on. I need to go from 7 to 8 to 9 to 10 and so on. I figured out that if I add a rep every other week, I'll end up at 15, which is the goal. So you have to figure out, where are you right now? What is your goal? How long would it realistically take? Then reverse engineer it, take it into bite-sized pieces and work from there. Now, another thing I've done, which is quite smart, at least in my own egotistical opinion, is that, for example, on these double overhand deadlifts, I've been adding reps 1 rep per week. But after 15, I'll be adding them every other week. So the point there is to start a bit lower than what I could really do, possibly, to get acclimatized to the exercise, which is a difficult exercise to recover from for sure, especially when it comes to anything that really hits the lower back hard and with a lot of axial loading, a lot of compression of the spine, is difficult to recover from. But the point of these is I started a bit lower than relatively speaking, to what my max was. Then I added quickly in the beginning, and I'm going to add slower towards the end. So when progress naturally slows, my program's progression, like the how should I put this? The progression. No, the progression, like the aggression of the progression, slows, meaning my body gets adequate time to put on that extra muscle and that extra strength. It will go slower towards the end of this program, and that's very natural. That's what happens. You can't add one rep forever, but you can do it for 16 weeks if your end goal is reasonable and your starting point is reasonable and you add at a reasonable rate. So that's what I'm really doing. And when it comes to the jump rope here, for example, I'm at 9 minutes now. I only got one fail today, which is absolutely awesome. My body automatically doesn't fail since it knows that if it fails, it has to do more work. It has to do double unders, double jumps, that is. So it just doesn't fail, which is awesome. I've ingrained a pattern of not failing here. Going up to 10 minutes next week will be challenging, but still very doable. And what helped me today on these was that I was thinking about my future. I was thinking about social media. I was thinking about what I want to do this winter. I was thinking about my job. I was thinking about other things. And I actually managed to completely drift away mentally. And my body just completely went on autopilot, which was awesome. So sometimes when it comes to cardio, thinking isn't the best thing. Although, because what you really want is you want to disconnect from your pain and just let your body do what's truly capable of. Now, when it comes to a maximal attempt, for example, if this was a all-time goal, an all-time record, I'd obviously treat it differently. But since I'm doing this every day, it can get monotonous, it can get kind of crazy, it can get kind of scary to do such a high number of reps, such a long duration in this case. So what I did was I decided to completely ignore the time left, to stop thinking about how many hundreds of jumps do I have left, to completely focus on other things, and then boom, the timer finished. So today was an interesting workout. I'm feeling kind of philosophical today. I posted on Instagram 2 posts. I haven't posted in ages, and I kind of reflected upon where I am and what I want to do when it comes to not only my training but also my life in the short to mid-term. And I've kind of got it figured out, to be honest. So that feels good. I already knew what I wanted to do training-wise, get really strong at calisthenics, gain 2 or 3 kilos of solid muscle. From there, I'll figure out, do I want to cut? Probably not. Most likely I will want to bulk properly and to do even more calisthenics, but that will be figured out at a later stage. All I need to do now is focus on this program. It will continue into sometime in February. After that, I'll be going on a skiing holiday. And after that, we'll get back on a proper program once more. So that's really my plan for like training wise, short term. After that, I probably will want to bulk properly. This time I'm an adult. I have my own money now, finally. I can buy food as much as I want, whatever I want. I can eat high quality meat if I want to, which I probably will do. Get all that proper protein in, eat that natural creatine, eat, proper beef, proper minced meat, things like that. Pure meat, high quality vegetables. Maybe I'll eat carbs, maybe not. Probably I will if I'm going to bulk. But yeah, right now I'm going to continue on this eating whatever my parents make / eating, fast food and other shit like while I'm working. But for my next training cycle to really get to the next level, I believe that I'll really make even better progress if I manage to stay on top of my diet as well as my training. But we'll see what I'll be doing. I have to figure out what I want to do job-wise, lifestyle-wise, later this winter, going into spring. And that will really dictate what I can do when it comes to training as well, since lifestyle and training are linked. That's all I have to say today. My voice is slowly starting to give out, as you guys can hear. My throat's kind of dry. I'm going to go to bed now, which is unusual. I always scroll. I always watch scour the internet for interesting content. But I'm actually going to go to bed now, which feels amazing. Thank you guys for watching. My latest video blew up. It's got almost 2,000 views now, which is awesome. So thank you guys. And I'll see you tomorrow on day 36. Goodbye.